G'day guys. It's been flat out as per usual. Anyway, I thought I've had so many people asking for Litz wire and coil cable. I just had an email from someone in Dubai who wanted 1,000 meters of mono cable and 1,500 meters of double D cable. I don't have that much cable, but I have got some ready-made. Look, I was going to do this as a community service, and I put these up on our DetectorMods website, and basically I have mono cable ready to roll, replacement. It's the proper cable. It's got Litz wire center, Litz wire outer braiding, brand new, and I've got a fair bit of it. I think there's probably 10 here. But if you want to know, let me undo it. I'll undo one so I can show you. I did have one down there before, but someone wanted it. Okay. Oh, a big snake. So basically, if it's standard 5-pin connector, it's got a boot on it, it's all nicely done, and it's that long. I don't even know if, oh god, yeah, it's there you go, that hand to that hand. I don't even know if I can fit it in screen. There we go, there, it's that long. You can neck yourself on it too. So if you want mono cable, I don't even know what the price is on this. I should, but I don't. But it will be a fair price, and yeah, so it does exist. Now, with the Litz wire, we have lots of Litz wire. We have a problem with Litz wire. We've had people who want to buy reels of it, but the thing is, it's like, it would cost a fortune to ship. It really would. And the thing is, when people, we've had it before, people say, oh, I want to buy X amount of Litz wire. And what you'll do is worst thing, don't ever cut Litz wire until you're paid for it. Because a lot of people have these ideas that they're going to build coils or whatever, and they get all excited over it, and then they change their mind, and they don't want the Litz wire anymore. So you have these lengths of Litz wire, usually enough to make a coil, but still you're cutting. It's not cheap stuff, and it's basically yeah, getting a bit sick of it. So I think Dave has might have even taken it off the website. So I don't know. Special request for Litz wire, I think, and we can't sell reels of it. Like we can't sell. I'll show you what we can't sell because it's impossible to move through the transport system. Like. Don't worry, that was just a big Minelab 7000 coil falling off my mount on the back of the door. Yeah, we can't sell these. It costs too much to move. So, that is, yeah. Oh, I was having a look for the writing I could read on it. It's 7.3 kilos or something. No, it's not. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong writing. No, 13.22 kilos. There you go. So 13 kilos of Litz wire. But as I said, we're making some coils, and we might require all the Litz wire yet. we got all sorts of people and all sorts of things coming in. So yeah, this is really good stuff. And from memory, it's written down here somewhere. Yeah, this is 72 strands of 0.125. So makes a good coil. You got to have the small stranding too to get rid of any type of cross-sectional eddy currents when you start running high-speed detectors. You want to clock them. You want to you don't make them go fast and get tiny gold. Well, it also does big gold, but it's if you do the stranding right, it's better for very small targets. So yeah, so we have this, and we've got a fair whack of it actually. I've also got some double D cable coming as well. So we should have double D cable in about a month. But yeah, these big long snaky things we have. We've got some other cable too. We've got some cable that'll work on SDCs. We have some cable that'll work on the 6000. No dongle. You need to rip the dongle out the coil or do something else. I've made a mozza out of this. What have I done? Okay, round there we go. So yeah, oh God. It slipped down in my hand. I just wanted to wrap it up again like that, make it into a bit of a loose coil. There we go, something like that. So anyway, guys, let's wire a cable, mono cable. You can put your own sockets on it, make extension cables and all sorts if you want to. Up to you. And there's one I didn't put back in the bundle. Oh well, dear me. Yeah. So this is very good, very flexible, which you want. And there's a lot of people out there who got coils that have all the outside here is cracked on early mono cables. A lot of them were sort of a plasticized rubber and it just fell to pieces. So if you've got mono coils and it's all gone to pot, you want to fix them, you can. I think I've done many a video about opening up a coil and pulling it apart, and you can just replace the cable. Just copy what's in there and just take that out and put that in and solder, done. So it's not that hard. It's a bit time consuming, and I think it was someone knocking at the door. Oh, it is. Hang on. Let's see who it is. Oh, that's locked.
You haven't opened the door in ages.
No. Anyway, I'm making a video. I'm making a video, and yeah, Dave's here now. Dave can tell me this stuff. How much is this going to sell for on the website?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. No one's worked it out.
You've got to go divide all the postage over the cost of every item.
Okay, yeah, he's got to, yeah, because he does it with the postage incorporated, so he hasn't worked it out yet. That's why he can't.
When we order the stuff, like you might pay whatever you pay per unit, but then the price for the postage from the country it comes from is expensive, and so you've got to divide that over each item.
Okay, well, fair enough too. Yeah, so
chuck me the jobs.
Okay, Dave's got to post. There's that.
Nightmare?
That's a nightmare. That's the thing I fixed yesterday. It's a nightmare. Hang on. Hey, I've got some others here. I'll just check to see if I finished them. No, that's that one on the bench.
Oh, then I have to add up what the average time is of people calling up and asking stupid questions about coil cable. Price that time and then divide it over the coil cable.
Yeah, I was just telling him about the Litz wire, how people would ring up and order it, and they never ever pay for it or pick it up or whatever. And because they'd have an idea to make a coil, and then they'd get cold feet or whatever. I don't know. They wouldn't follow through, and you end up with Litz wire. So I don't know. I thought that you took it off the shop. Did you?
No, I left it there. With you can buy it in 200 meter or 100 meter lots.
Okay, well,
it's listed as only that, and then there's a scathing remark there in regards to people asking about it.
Right. So if you want to buy a Litz wire, it's 100 meters or 200 meters, and don't ask for 33.3 meters because he won't sell it to you.
So it's like a useless length, and then people want you to go and calculate how much wire do I need. I don't want to do the calculations for you. He's true. It's true what he's saying. He said that people ring up and they say, "Oh, how much wire will I need?" And suddenly you're doing the development work on the coil for free. No. I'm traumatized from that shit.
David used to blow his stack because people would ring him up and say, "How do I make a coil?" And I want you to talk all day about how to make a coil, and they're getting all this information, hours and hours of times lost, trying to
on something they'll never do.
Educating people on something they'll never do. Some people are like that, but you got to look at, we run a business. It's not a charity event. Don't ring up David and keep him on the phone for hours because
I had some good chats with some people.
Yeah,
there's people we've got relationships with, and we'll have a conversation with them about things and so forth. But some people.
Shall I put it straight?
Huh?
Some of you guys are really good, and some of you are bloody damn right annoying. Okay.
If they watch this YouTube channel, then they probably get it.
Yeah, you probably understand it. Yeah,
one of the ones that gets it. It's the random punter who has no idea what we're about, what we do, or anything. Has an idea in their head about making a coil, and then wants someone to tell them how to do it for 2 hours.
Yeah,
and then they go, "Damn, that sounds really hard, like a lot of work. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that now." Yeah.
That's infuriating.
Yeah.
Geez. But some of these people call up and they've got the coolest stories ever.
Oh yeah, of course.
I spoke to this guy this morning. He told me about he made a fake nugget because he took this guy out to patches he'd always go to, and then that guy'd go out there when he wasn't around.
Right.
And so he buried the fake nugget next to the tree.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he'd already done this area, so he knows
there's no gold there. Yeah. Okay.
And the next time he comes out, he's like, "Where are we going to go, buddy?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do around this tree," and stayed prospecting around that tree the whole day while he went off into the wilderness.
Yeah.
And came back, and then he told him that he stooged him, and the nugget that he found that he didn't want to share, that he didn't tell him about, was actually a fake he put there. And now they're not friends anymore because he wasted the whole day prospecting a tree that has no nuggets near it. He's got a piece of gold painted brass.
Dear. Remember those things I found?
Ones that little stamped out idiot stickers.
Yeah, we used to go out and we used to find these pieces of alloy, and someone had got one of those stamping things with a hammer and gone tap tap tap, and they buried it. And you dig it up and you go, "Oh yeah," and you rub it and it says "idiot." Well, what's the other one? The other one's funny. The QED was here. Remember that one?
No, I didn't see that.
There's one that said the QED was here. But someone went out there and did all this. The other thing people would do too is they get the gold foil off cigarette paper and they would get a stone and they'd wrap the stone with the gold cigarette paper and they'd drop it in a hole and bury it. So, yeah, there's some real pranksters out there. So, yeah, it was funny. Yeah, but anyway, I was just making mention about this cable. So the Litz wire is available, but in big chunks. because, you know, otherwise it's not worthwhile the time spent, you know, chopping it up and wrapping it, and it's just time consuming. You think you're just buying litz wire, you're buying a ton of labour in the preparation of it. So at least these things are ready to roll. You know, these cables, you can just, yeah. But I don't want to put them on your coils. You do it yourself. I don't want to know about it. Actually, on the website, is there a link about winding coils and stuff?
It's another one of those to-do things.
It's another one of those to do. We did work it all out, and we were going to write it then and say, look, you know, basically this size coil uses this many turns roughly for this much inductance, and la da 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 da.
How you lay it.
Oh yeah,
if you want to make it flat, now you need more.
Yeah, if you're gonna flat wind it, the inductance changes. If you want to be nice and neat, the inductance changes, and if you want to roughly wind it iggly-piggly, which actually is the best way to do it, the inductance changes. I'm not going to go into that because just rough winding it works better, believe me, right? Flat winding, you're going to get more close-in signals. You're going to lose a ton of depth compared to the outer diameter of the coil. Anyway, we know all this, but it's very hard to communicate. No, Dave's going to the post office, he said. He wants to go and post a whole heap of stuff.
Yes. That's it?
That's in progress, that's waiting, that's waiting, that's waiting, and that's waiting. And I don't think there's any more unless I got my back to him. No, yeah. That's my, oh, there's another one up there too. So yeah, there's always detectors here. No matter, you know, I worked hard over the weekend getting them done, and they just keep arriving and arriving and arriving. So
we need to put our foot down. There's more.
There's more coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's important.
Yeah. Geez, it's really difficult. Like, look at that one I did the repair on in the last video. Look at the amount of time I put into that. This takes me out of doing other stuff. So, yeah, you know, repairing detectors, sometimes you know why they go on the back burner, because they just take so damn long. Some are simple. Some of it I just go, oh, it's that or it's that. But that thing had like 5 faults in it. And how that ever, you know, we know how it happened. But don't fiddle with your detectors if you don't know what you're doing. That'll be number one. So anyway, David's going.
Have fun, everyone.
I want to get a coffee. I'm falling asleep. So yeah, that will be up on our website. Like I say, I don't know what the end cost is. It won't be a lot, I don't think. But then again, I don't do the postage and stuff. He does all that. He susses out how much it costs to send. He does it by weight. I don't even know what one of these weighs. Probably, I don't know. I'm not going to guess. But yeah, I'm just putting it out there that, yeah, this stuff is available. And if you do want litz wire, yeah, it's available. And if you do want to make your own coils and you want your own carbon, buy that stuff. Just buy that, okay? Y-Shield. I don't think they make it in smaller amounts than this. It's not. You have to hunt around. It works really well. I'll endorse using this stuff. It works really well. So yeah, that's the 54. It's actually very, very low in resistance. And what I do is I buy, I think it's the 34. I make a mix of both, and I get the resistance that I want. So, you know, maybe it's 10% of one into the other or something. You just do some experiments, like measure it out, put a couple of mil of this and a couple of mil of that, mix it up and paint it on a piece of paper. Add a bit more of this, write down what you did, right? You know, paint it on a bit of paper and a bit of paper, like, you know, whole heap of stripes. And when you get to, say, a good number, like 100 ohms or something like that per inch, 25 millimeters, you say, oh, that mix there is what I want. So yeah, go back and use that mix. Just mix it up and use it. So, or, you know, you can tip a hell of a lot of this into a container and just tip a bit in. And as long as it's relatively airtight, just use that forever onwards. When you run out, make another batch. So rather than going crazy and pulling this the center rods out of carbon batteries, and grinding them up and finding conductive polymers and stuff like that, and lamp black, it's messy as hell. It's horrible. Because I used to do all that. I used to make my own shielding material, like Aquadag they used to use on the back of TV tubes when we had TV tubes. But just buy the stuff. And failing that, if you want small batches, buy the stuff they sell at guitar shops for shielding the inner cavities of electric guitars. Gets rid of the hum, well, it's meant to. But that stuff's pretty good as well. Whatever they call it, I don't know. I've never bought it, but I know the resistance is about right. It could be somewhere between 10 and 50 ohms or something. It may be more, I don't know. But if you got something like that, you could experiment with it. I know people that have used the guitar shielding paint, and they have made successful coils. So that's one way to do it. So if you want to make coils, I've got housings coming. I have housings coming, so just got to organise it all between doing the modifications and doing the repairs. So there we go. I think I'll just leave it at that. Oh God, there's more repairs over there. I forgot about them. Damn, sorry. But yeah, we'll get stuck into things and get it all finished. But that's just a quick one. That other detector I did, I think that Dave's run away with that now, so that's good. That's going back wherever it's going to go. I think after it was fixed up, the guy wanted something else done to it. It's just an extra switch put on. Dave's doing that. So all good. Hopefully these cable assemblies will be up on the website. We do have other stuff. It's very expensive clippy connectors for SDCs. We got a handful of those as well. If anybody wants to make up audio cables for SDCs, and they're a bit adverse of paying over $100 for a cable connector with a bit of cable, we have stumbled across some of those. So if you want SDC stuff, you might have to ask Dave, send him an email about it or something, because there's not enough to go put up on the website, but there is the SDC stuff available. There's other stuff too. There is, what is there? I'm just trying to think of what there is. I think there might even be SDC, not SDC, sorry. There might be some 6000 cable kicking around, and also 2300 cable kicking around as well, for coils that is, and audio. But yeah, that's where we're up to. We've also got some, we had some batteries, we sold out of all those other ones. I'll tell you what we did get, right? And I only got these to test and make sure that they weren't, an accident waiting to happen. But I will tell you this, I'll get it and I'll show you. Oh, dear me. These, all right, Super Gold Finder. You can work out where they come from. Now, I'll tell you what, there's nothing wrong with these. They work perfectly. Done cell checks, internal resistance checks, longevity checks, charge them, discharge them, stuck them on the charger, test it, make sure it wasn't going to blow up or smoke come out or anything like that. But these, I'm not joking. If I've got one here, I did have one. Where is it gone? I was going to show you what was in it. Isn't it funny? When I go to find it, I can't see it. But it's got the black batteries in there, the black ones with the white connector. The ones they look exactly the same as the ones that similar size battery to this. make. And I don't know if it's a fake sticker on there or it really is what it is, but the batteries test perfect. So nothing wrong with those. Yeah, they have the audio amp in these too, and it actually works, which is surprising. Because all the ones I've seen over the years, they eventually all fail. Not all of them, but I've seen a lot that do. So, yeah, that's where we're at with everything. I think I was going to show you the battery cells that are in those, but obviously I've put it somewhere so damn careful that I can't find it. That is usually the case. Yeah, no, this room swallows things. I've got so much stuff I won't bring in here. I've bought tons of components, and they're in drawers around the house, because if they come in here, I never see them again. I just don't know why they just go and just disappear into that massive componentry. There is tons of stuff in here, like even under the workbench behind me is boxes and boxes, and in the cupboards, boxes and boxes of transistors and capacitors and, you know, MOSFETs and special ICs, which I've probably bought 10 times over because I can't find the damn things. You know, it's just the way it is. Oh, here comes coffee. Beautiful. Anyway, with that coming in the door, I am going. Catch us later.